subscribe and thumbs up. We will chat until I'm out of cell service, or I'm getting ready to lose cell service. And it's 6:08 on a Friday evening. Probably nobody home, but that's okay. I thought I'd do another live since my live was taken down from the other night. When I'm driving and smoking and hey, Miss Lisa R. Hall, Laura Reeds. I don't know how many of y'all I can see while I'm driving. It took me a little longer to. Hey, homesteading in the Heartland, you caught me this time, didn't ya? It took me a little later to get out of here than I had suspected. I had ordered 4 little of those Polish fuzzy-headed Phyllis Diller-looking chickens, and only one made it. And I looked, and we have a black hen. I guess it's a hen. I don't know. I can't tell the difference until they start crowing. I've got all hens. There's 24 or 26 of them in that tent. And 2 of them are roosters. I don't know which 2. But I thought my little Polish hen's head kind of looked funny. Her little afro deal. And I was going to cover them up before I left. Hello there. Let's see, Moonface 5. It's hard for me to see while I'm driving, so if I don't speak to y'all, don't be offended, because I can't reach out and drive. But I kept hearing this squawk, last week, when I was there. I haven't been there much. And I finally caught the little black chicken plucking her feathers out of the top of her head. So she's got this little fluff that goes all the way around her head and then a bald head in the center. So I had a little cat carried and put her by herself with some straw. And Light Truth Seeker, hi there, how are you? Let me see, I gotta roll this window up. Wait a minute, y'all, I've got a curve. No, and I still haven't ever got anything to put my phone on. I'm trying to turn and keep y'all level. Let y'all see if I'm talented or not. So anyway, but yeah, I had to rescue my little Polish. She's my little Phyllis Diller. She's the one I've held the most. It's funny, they don't mix around the different breeds. They kind of just stick together. And her little buddies died, and she's just kind of been on her own. And they were good when they were little chicks to circle around her, keep her warm. Let me tell you, I got to get my hands in the way for a second. But now that they're bigger, I don't know, maybe they think she has worms on her head. I don't know. But that black one, buddy, he had a feather in his mouth. And I thought, I cannot put up with this. I can't go off and leave her and come back bald. I mean, that's abuse. I don't like children abuse, adult abuse, or animal abuse. Now, I'm no PETA. Let me see. Homesteading in Heartland. We just came home with 6. Ooh, Cornish cross. Well, y'all, I should have processed my Cornish cross 6 weeks ago at least. Sonny Preps is going to come down and help me to learn how to do it. But we had to get those blasted potatoes in this week. And next week we have rain every day. So it won't be next week. But I'm so tired of feeding their old fat butts. Their bodies are well, I think their bodies, they're not as long. They're more stumpy. But they're bigger round than my turkeys. Hey, Josh Connor. Am I supposed to say Josh Connor? Well, that's what it was forever. I'm sorry. Abbott. I saw Josh. I think everybody knows that's you. Tell me if I did something wrong. Can y'all believe my live was taken down the other night? 36 total now. Well, we had to shoot a hen the other day, and then one came up missing. So I've got 24, 26, 27. I don't know how many's in the tent. Now there's 5 in one coop and 6 in the other, however many that is. I can't do the math in my head. 11 and 27, 38 max. I know. I think, what's this? The one we shot, I figured out after it was all over, that was Ethel. That was one of my original 6. That's all I've named. I had Nosy Rosie, because she had to have her nose in everything. Lucy and Ethel, Thelma and Louise, and Dot. Because when you look at her feathers from a distance, it looks like she's polka dotted, but on the top it looks like she's got a little lacy pattern. And I put all of the 7 I had in the coop with my first 6. That was all that survived. And they were eating them. I mean, they were clamping down on their necks and trying to kill them, trying to throw them away, and rip the combs of my 2 little white leghorn hens had ripped their little combs loose, so I had to separate them. And the way that chicken was going after just one hen, I was just catching them one at a time, putting them in there, letting them get acclimated. Man, she had grabbed a hold of her neck and was trying to kill her. I mean, it was not pecking order stuff. It was violent, like when I had them all together. So I told JK to grab, you know what? I said, just come and kill it. I'm not going to have one chicken trying to kill another. Pecking order is one thing, but killing them is another one. I know, it was horrible, and you should have seen little white leghorns had speckles of blood all over them, and Ethel was the one after him. So it was like shooting fish in a barrel, because it was in a coop, a little A-frame coop, and he got her, you know, in the head first time, or in the neck, so they got her carotid. Oh, great, here comes a police officer. I'm going to have to drop my phone, y'all. I am not feeling lucky. And now the lane changes. He's probably going to give me a ticket. Maybe he's not in his district. I forgot we had construction here. Shoot. Good grief. Today has been a day. You know, I've had a really good week. But it just seems like anything that could go wrong today has gone wrong. You have to cut that one. Yeah, I didn't have a choice. So I just took it over to Ethan's mama, and she processed it, and they had it for dinner that night. But I thought it was one of my new hens that lost its mind, and didn't pay attention till the next morning when I went to feed all of my girls. And in the coop that was supposed to have 6, there was only 5. So I had him kill Ethel. So then one of my 7 that was in the other coop's gone. And then I had a turkey come back. I guess I'd been nesting and waited till they didn't